Fame is the most powerful drug known to man.
You don't see what's going on. I feel something is.
Distinction is the most remarkable medication known to man. You don't have the foggiest idea about what's happening. I feel something is greater, yet it caused discharge, it caused shoot. And on Maui, as well as it caused discharge in the most valuable pieces of land in Maui and Oprah, our future president is always VIP status, is an unbelievably strong power that can both lift and unleash ruin on people. Tom Hanks' child dives into the groundbreaking impacts of popularity and abundance on individuals, including his dad. Purportedly his dad has figured out how to support his notoriety and fortune by lining up with persuasive figures with huge impact over Hollywood and past. Besides, there are mumbles in Hawaii recommending potential bad behavior connected with the Maui terminates, conceivably determined by the premium of the tip-top in securing land. We should dig more into this issue. Obviously, before I spill anything, ensure first that you buy into our channel and hit that notice chime for additional refresh recordings like this. Oprah herself referenced that she and other persuasive people will regulate the reconstructing of the area impacted by the Maui terminates once the residue settles. I expect to make a critical gift when we have a more clear image of the modifying system, as would be considered normal to be extensive in testing. It was reasonable, after hearing this, that one more Maui local felt a sense of urgency to stand up, underscoring that the sought-after land isn't available to be purchased. We should jump further into the occasions in Maui and investigate any likely contribution of Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is at a limit. His child visit is all the way crazy. It assaults me with the blade. I will be the up child, and I will be the greatest one of all. Sooner or later, I will cause a significant gift after the entirety of the smoke and cinders to have settled here, and we sort out what the remaking will resemble. This will be a long and troublesome cycle of video, including Chester Hanks, the third kid brought into the world to Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, has been coursing via virtual entertainment. In the video, Chester examines how notoriety can change individuals, driving some to hypothesize that he may be alluding to his own dad, Tom Hanks. This has likewise provoked individuals to associate Tom to the Maui discharge. Distinction is a staggeringly strong power equipped for both change and obliteration. Those acquainted with Chester, frequently known as Chet, know about the difficulties he brought to his family during his teen years. At 17 years old, specialists mediated sending him to a restoration office. Luckily, Chet turned his life around and, surprisingly, sent off a YouTube channel where he genuinely shared the real factors of growing up as an individual from the Hanks family. Chet recognized that while he was lucky to have cherishing guardians, the one-of-a-kind encounter accompanied its own arrangement of intricacies. He talked about the benefits, yet in addition, an intermittent oddness of experiencing childhood. At the center of attention, he had the valuable chance to do momentous things that a great many people can merely fantasize about. For example, venturing to the far corners of the planet, remaining in sumptuous lodgings, and flying on confidential planes. He offered thanks for these encounters and declared that regardless of the difficulties, he wouldn't change what is happening. There's a ton of benefits, yet in some cases it very well may be peculiar. Chad Hanks uncovers what it was really similar to grow up with Tom Hanks, as his father Fly conceded that he grasped the disadvantages of fame, yet uncovered that he had felt a feeling of confinement during a troublesome period when his folks sent him to a thorough recovery program. He went through a ton, and he felt that nobody really comprehended him or remained close by. In shutting, Chad promised to keep sharing the unvarnished truth about his life in Hollywood, indicating that there was something else to come via virtual entertainment. A few fans have started to estimate that Tom Hanks might have reduced most, if not all, connection with his child, with an end goal to keep up with his perfect public picture, particularly when Chet was going through a disturbed stage that could have influenced Tom's connections in media outlets. Fans are likewise stating that Tom Hanks may be some way or another associated with the Maui terminates his name, has surfaced much of the time in various paranoid fears, encompassing the sad occasion, with some proposing that for their smoke their shoot furthermore general society, has called attention to that, quite possibly of Tom's nearest partner, has been consistently obtaining land in Maui. A spot where Tom is reputed to claim a home, it has been asserted that Tom's partner, as of late, bought 870 sections of land in Kula for $6.6 million this year, in spite of previously possessing a Maui farm procured in 2003 for $5.3 million, and having one more 100 sections of land in Hana. Many are left asking why Tom Hanks, known for standing up on critical issues, stayed quiet about the discharge, particularly given his alleged land proprietorship in the impacted region. This has provoked people in general to address whether the plenty of viral connivance recordings via web-based entertainment, in spite of seeming ridiculous, could truly contain a few components of truth-different trick scholars across various stages. Battle that the shoot, which unfortunately killed no less than 114 individuals, were purposely coordinated as a feature of a bigger plan to dislodge less rich occupants in Maui and make room for extravagant improvements. Now is a video highlighting one of Tom's partners, talking about land redesign following the shoot circles. There are developing charges from the public. They recommend that Tom and his princely associates could have taken part in the shoot, assuming they were at that point engaged with the land. A few online entertainment clients even guaranteed that tip-top inhabitants in Maui purposefully lit the fires to buy the crushed land at a discounted cost, and possibly form it into a savvy city. These people contended that the discharge were purposely lighted through a mysterious energy weapon, arranged by a surreptitious gathering of worldwide elites. With ulterior thought processes, Tom's relationship with these elites is featured by his continuous vicinity to them, and the conviction that as an unmistakable figure in Hollywood, he additionally possesses land in Maui. Sooner or later, I will cause a significant gift, after the entirety of the smoke and cinders, to have settled here. While the shrewd city scheme misses the mark on verifiable premise, it draws motivation from existing extreme right stories that propose global associations like the Unified Countries and the World Financial Gathering are wanting to move individuals effectively into brilliant urban communities. In these urban communities, opportunities might be confined by cutting-edge innovations via virtual entertainment. One individual brought up that couple of are talking about the way that a savvy city meeting was held in Maui in January of this current year. The gathering expected to change Maui into a completely brilliant island, pushing for boundless reception of electric and sustainable power sources like sunlight-powered chargers and electric vehicles, determined to accomplish 15-minute brilliant urban areas. Additionally important that in the impending month of September, Hawaii is set to have the computerized government culmination, where artificial intelligence will be utilized in administering the island. The man kept recommending that maybe they are starting a reset to work with the island's revamping endeavors. Others have noticed a fascinating peculiarity on the Shoot Desolate webpage, where blue things didn't appear to have been impacted by the flares. While some have placed that this could include witchcraft, others guarantee that laser radiates were customized not to target whatever blue. This might make sense of why various blue oceanside umbrellas endure the shoot sound. This perception has raised doubts, particularly concerning Tom Hanks' home in Maui, which is accounted for to be blue, like different homes possessed by his partners that are supposed to have stayed immaculate by the shoot. Strangely, there was once a news story about superstars painting their homes an uncommon shade of blue. Now, the general population conjectures that these people might have pre-arranged specific parts of the shoot. While some are scrutinizing the discharge as far as land securing, others are proposing that the tip-top had an alternate plan. Past land, they looked for something unreachable without the shoot, and that is something could include youngsters. Intrigue scholars guarantee that since large numbers of the missing people following the shoot are youngsters these kids might have been taken in a profoundly alarming improvement. The Hawaii State Branch of Training has revealed that 2025 understudies from Lahaina government-funded educational system remain unaccounted for after the overwhelming shoot on August 8 in Lahaina, Maui. This has driven the general population to address why a few children were at school, while others were at home. Apparently the shoot concurred with the primary day back at school for some understudies, as schools have been shut because of a blackout letting numerous kids home. The lamentable circumstance has started far and wide analysis coordinated at the Hawaii state government, especially lead representative Josh Green, for apparent deficiencies in crisis reaction and readiness. The shortfall of caution alarms and what is viewed as a lacking authority reaction to the fiasco have been met with huge judgment, albeit the specific reason for the discharge stays dubious. There is examination coordinated towards Hawaiian elections